If you're running a small or medium-sized business in South Africa, you know the hustle for growth is real. But what if one of the biggest opportunities is hiding in plain sight, just buried under a mountain of paperwork? Well, today we're going to cut right through all that red tape and lay out a simple, clear roadmap to the world of tenders.
I mean, just stop and think for a second about what winning a major contract could really do for your business. We're not just talking about a one-time paycheck. This is about consistent cash flow, sometimes for years. It's about partnering up with major companies, which gives your own business a massive credibility boost. This isn't just about getting a gig. It's about building a rock-solid foundation for real, long-term success.
Okay, but let's be real. For most small businesses, the whole tender process feels like a total nightmare, right? The endless forms, the confusing jargon, it honestly feels like it's designed to make you give up. It's a huge frustration, and it's so easy to just throw your hands up and say, you know what, why even bother?
And that's exactly why we're doing this. This right here, this is your roadmap. We're going to walk through the entire journey step by step, from how to find the right opportunities in the first place, all the way to submitting a bid that actually gets you noticed.
So, first things first. Before we get into the how, we've got to talk about the why. Why are tenders such a massive game changer? Because understanding the prize at the end of this maze is what's going to keep you motivated.
Just look at how all of these rewards feed into each other. You get consistent cash flow, and that brings stability. That stability lets you build real long-term partnerships, which then boosts your credibility. And with that newfound credibility, you suddenly get access to bigger, more exciting projects. It's a powerful snowball effect of growth.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Before you can even think about bidding on a project, there is one crucial first step that you absolutely positively cannot skip. It's the key that unlocks this entire world.
And this is it, the Central Supplier Database, or the CSD. The easiest way to think about it is as the government's official phone book for every single company it might ever work with. So if you want to do business with any government body, from your local municipality all the way up to a national department, being on this database isn't just a good idea, it's mandatory.
And just get a load of this number. Over 1.3 million suppliers are already on here. This is not some small, obscure list. This is the entire marketplace. If you're not on the CSD, then, as far as the public sector is concerned, your business pretty much doesn't exist.
Okay, so you're registered on the CSSD. Awesome. Now for the fun part. Where do you actually go to hunt for these amazing opportunities? Let's check out the main spots.
You've basically got a few key options. The eTender portal is the official government one. It's free, and it's the best place to start. Then you have paid services like online tenders. They're great because they include private sector jobs too, and they verify the leads for you. And for businesses just getting their feet wet, SA Tenders is fantastic because they offer a ton of free resources and advice.
So, how do you actually use these sites without getting totally overwhelmed? Here's a super simple 3-step strategy. 1. Search smartly. Use specific keywords for your industry. Don't just browse aimlessly. 2. The second you find something that looks good, download all the documents. And 3, and this one is so important, always verify. If you see a tender for the SABC on a portal, go to the official SABC website and make sure it's listed there too. This quick check protects you from any potential scams.
Okay, so you found the perfect tender, you're getting your bid ready, but how is it actually going to be judged? You have to understand the scoring system, because if you don't know the rules of the game, how can you expect to win?
Well, government tenders mainly use a point system, and it comes in 2 flavors. For smaller jobs up to R500,000, they use the 80-20 system. That means 80 points go to the best price, and 20 points are for things like your BBBE status. For the bigger contracts, over that 500,000 Rand mark, it switches to 90-10, where price is even more important.
Now, you might see a scary-looking formula like this in the documents and immediately start to panic. Don't! Seriously, you can pretty much ignore the complicated math. All this formula is really saying is that the company with the lowest price gets the full 90 points. And if your price is higher, your score for this part will be a little lower. It's really that simple.
Listen up, because this next part is maybe the most important section of all. You could have the best service and the best price in the world, but tiny little mistakes, I mean tiny, can get your bid thrown straight into the trash before anyone even reads it. Let's cover the 3 biggest instant fail buttons.
Mistake number 1, submitting late. There is zero wiggle room here. The deadline is the deadline. If it says 11 a.m. and you get it in at 11:05 a.m., you are automatically out. No excuses, no second chances. It's brutal, but
but it's the rule.
Mistake number 2, unsigned forms. Every single spot that asks for a signature must be signed. An unsigned form is an incomplete form, and an incomplete submission is a disqualified submission. It's like trying to cash an unsigned check. It's just a piece of paper until it's signed.
And mistake number 3, missing documents. The tender documents will give you a clear list of everything you need to include, your tax certificate, CSD report, etc. If you forget to attach even one of those mandatory documents, your entire bid is considered non-compliant and gets tossed.
So how do you avoid these simple but totally fatal mistakes? Easy. You use a pre-submission checklist. Every single time, before you hit send or drop it off, run through a simple list just like this one. This little habit is your secret weapon. It is often the one thing that separates the winners from those who get disqualified on page 1.
And there you have it. What probably started out as this big, intimidating, confusing process now has a clear path. You know why it's worth your time, you know where to look, you know how you're going to be scored, and you know exactly which little traps to avoid. You literally have the complete roadmap.
So, the roadmap is right here in your hands. The path is clear. The rules aren't a mystery anymore. The only question left is, are you ready to go out there and start winning?